Old and Achy here with another Halo Infinite campaign mission walkthrough, and this is actually a redo of Mission 8 Pelican Down on a Mythic LASO difficulty. That's legendary, all skulls on, no deaths, no saves, quits, and resumes. And this is part of my third time through the LASO campaign because the Headmaster achievement did not pop in the first two, which is really irritating, and 343 can't tell me why. But this particular mission will run very similar to the last one I posted, which was before the update. But what we have to do is we have to take out 3 gun emplacements and then go find Echo 216. And before that, well, in the process of finding him, we have to take out 2 brute brothers that are alleged Spartan killers. But first off, we're going to take this tower, and I can't be honest with you, I can't tell which one it is, north, south, east, west, whatever. But this particular tower is the easiest one to take out. And what I'm doing is I'm clambering up here using a grappling hook to minimize exposure to the banished. Alright, the first thing we have to do is we have to take out a Jackal sniper who's on top of that little structure there. And then we want to take out this grunt down here who's always a pain in the butt. The LASO grunts with their shields and the disruptors are actually some of the worst enemies you can encounter because they can fire those disruptors at distance. Notice that I just took out 2 grunts and an elite and freed up some Marines. They will not be very helpful. And by the way, that's why we want to always grapple without the Scorpion gun equipped, because if you accidentally pick up another weapon when you have the Scorpion gun equipped, you've lost the Scorpion gun forever. So when I go to grapple, I will switch back over to my other weapon, which is the sword. Yep, did it again. And now we're going to grapple up this area here, and we're going to have an elite plus maybe 1 or 2 grunts to take out, followed by a grunt mule. Alright, sometimes they're together, sometimes they're not. So the key is use the dynamo grenades, which is what I switched over to when I started the mission. Use the dynamo grenades to potentially freeze them momentarily, so you can put a shot on them, regardless of enemy. It'll freeze every enemy. Uh-oh. Okay. Which is all really good for elites that go to camo. And there's the grunt mule, and I got my shields back. And then we jump down to here. We're going to bypass dealing with all of these banished around the gun. This is the only gun that we can actually do that with. So this is the easy gun. Alright. Throw a couple of grenades to potentially freeze the banished that are right below you. And then get the heck out of Dodge.
The banished are mobilizing in a big way. Clock's ticking, Chief. How much longer?
1 gun down. 2 more to go.
We are running out of time.
The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal.
Rebuild the ring.
But why?
Maybe they want to go home too.
Alright, I'm going to use one of these grunts to get my shields back. Well, I'll just take them both out. So now I have full shields. I may have had it already, but I wasn't quite sure. A couple of grunts down there around that rock. A couple of more grunts in the distance. And way off in the distance is a brute and a grunt or 2. Alright, I think I got them both. Somebody went flying. Alright, I'm going to sneak around the corner here to make sure I got both grunts. Yep. Alright, we're going to head up to this rock right here. And what we're trying to do, besides taking that one grunt out, there's actually two of them up there, but taking that one grunt out, I'm trying to get a jackal sniper to show himself. And he's being quite reluctant to do so. Come on, pal. Oh, there he is. Woo. He needs to reappear here so I can take him out. This is a bit of a choke point in this mission, but we got him. Now one could say, well, why don't you just climb the structure as you're doing here and take him out from above? But the problem is that he just kind of spawns in different places. And you can literally run back and forth up here, and then suddenly he spawns behind you and takes you out. So it's better to take him out from down there. Next up are 3 brutes, which are very easily taken out from up here. That is with the scorpion gun. If you didn't have the gun and you had another weapon, well, I would hope you'd be on a lower level of difficulty and could take them out without their shields, but they're gone. And now we should have one grunt left up here that we can use to get our shields back if we need them. And there he is. Throw a grenade to freeze him and grapple on up and take him out. There we go. Okay, up here is a Spartan core, which obviously I've already gotten. Sometimes that grunt that I just fired at behind the pine trees is not there, but most times he is, and he's a real pain in the butt, so I stop and make sure I take him out. There'll be 1 or 2 more grunts down the path a little bit lower. And there's the second one. Alright, now that we got them taken care of, I feel confident that I won't get fire from below. Now this particular tower has got several jackal snipers, several elites, several brutes. And ghost riding, I think that's a grunt on the ghost. Alright, off in the distance there is a shade turret, which I will get to momentarily. I just took out another sniper. See if I can launch that. Yeah, I launched the elite. That's a good thing. There's shielded jackal. Sometimes there is a jackal sniper up on top of that building. Sometimes he's right there. There's 3 grunts down there. If I can take them out from up here, all the better. I am looking around to see if there's anybody else I can take out. Just firing on that little hill right there just in case there was a sniper that I didn't see. And we're good to go. And come on down the hill here. There should be 1, maybe 2 grunts left here. Alright, I think that's it for the grunts. Yep. Alright, I was looking up there. I don't see a jackal. So he's got to be up here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Thank you, Jack. Oh, and I just saw a sniper. Where are you, sniper? There he is. See if we can take that guy out. Okay, there he goes flying. I guess I got the sniper. Oh, come on. Throw that grenade. Yep. That's enough of that. I come around this corner, there's probably going to be a shielded brute kind of lurking around. There he is. Whoa. I don't know what that was. Across the way there's going to be a shielded jackal. Just kind of waiting for him to come out. I think I just saw an elite off there in the distance. Yeah, there he is. Yep. And there he goes. And there's that jackal I was looking for. Inside of this structure there is another Spartan core, but I'm not going to go in. Just it's all the way at the end of that first corridor. But I've already gotten it, so I'm not going to go in again. I'm just trying to finish the run. Okay, a couple of jackals. And it sounded to me like there was a grunt around somewhere. Okay, so we're going to open up the core.
I'm on it. The lockdowns.
And take it out. And as soon as we take it out, sabotage the gun, and we're off down this way. We don't want to hang around too close to the gun because it can take us out. I found that out the hard way. Alright, we're going to have 2 pairs of grunts down here. There goes pair number 1. And then right around the corner here there will be pair number 2. Might as well take him out. Make sure our shields are back. Now you got to be careful with those melees, because occasionally if they're under effect of the shock grenades and they're close and you go to melee, the shock grenade affects you and your shields won't come back, which really irritates the heck out of me.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
Black Eye requires a melee to get shields back, but even so a melee might cause more issues.
When this goes bad, it's on you, Chief.
Alright, so now we're clearing this area out down here with jackals and grunts and a couple of brutes. In this particular run, there was one grunt left, I believe, that I had to go get. So what I don't want is, I've got to cross this valley here to my right, and I don't want to be peppered with those disruptors as I do it. I think I've got everybody. Yeah, it looks like. Now up above me to the left, there will be a couple of shielded jackals that will start firing. From distance, they're not very good, but they are a pest, like right up there. Alright, got one of them. Alright, got the other one. You hear a click, that tells me you've taken them out. Alright, we got an elite and a ghost down here. being a real pest. Usually you can kind of fire on him without him moving around on you. Alright, I just launched him. Not sure where. That's the final area over there that we have to go to after we get out take out this last gun. Might as well clear out a few of the miners. Oh, here he comes. He's back. I believe I got him that time. Okay. It appears they're on my... Nope. I think we're done here. Now you see, right down here behind those pine trees, there is a grunt firing at me, which really ticks me off. Now I can't quite see him. I don't know exactly where he's at. So this is a little bit risky. But I'm going to fire a grenade down there, and I don't think that took him out. And he's still firing at me. That's what really irritates me. Okay. I just heard him. I can't see him. Apparently my gun's not taking him out, so... Okay, he just threw a grenade at me. Not sure where... There he is. Okay. I'm going to breathe easy again, for now. Alright, we got to cross this little valley. We're going to get to the last gun. But first, there'll be several grunts down here we want to deal with, so they don't fire at us as we cross over. And back over here, we should see several brutes and grunts that we can take out. That's the nice thing about the Scorpion gun, is it's got a pretty good long range and it's fast firing. Well, not fast firing, but fast traveling, I should say, unlike the rocket launcher, which takes forever to get to its target. Alright, so we've cleared out the lower area there and the lower area to the left, and now we're going to do some mountain climbing using the grappler. Just keep going up. Okay, I think this might be high enough. And let's take a look down here. Right down below us is... That was a Jackal Marksman, or Jackal Sniper I should say, that I just took out. We're going to have an elite and a couple of grunts in there. Oh, I can't jump high enough. Alright, took those guys out. Over here, there is a sniper tower with a Jackal Sniper in it. Right there. Alright, got him that time. And then on this hill there's another one. I just got him. And there's a couple of shielded jackals that we just took out. And there's several grunts hanging around down here. We can take them out too. And the only reason I'm bothering to do this now is that I don't want them around when I come back across this area. Looks like they're retreating back into their little container there, their drop ship. Okay, that's cleaned up pretty good. And now we're going to deal with the gun. Now this gun is defended by grunts, jackals, and a couple of hunters. And it's actually not that hard to deal with. Just have to be a little careful that we don't launch the hunters. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is over here in the direction I'm going and a little bit lower is a jackal sniper. And there's no way I could have gotten him from where I was up there on the cliffs. So I'm going to come down here. He's right down here by this pine tree. That's pretty consistent. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and jump up over here on the gun. Switch over to threat detector. And just clear out everybody in and around the cave. If you can jump high enough. There's hunter number 1 and hunter number 2's. Just got it kicked over to the side there. I'm not too much worried about the hunters unless they try to come out. Then I'll throw a round at them. And this is while I'm cleaning up the other guys. But once I've got everybody else out, then I've just got to deal with the 2 hunters. And the idea is to keep them in that cave. Now sometimes I'll go back far enough that from right here, oh, one of them's about ready to go. From right here, darn it. From right here, you wouldn't be able to get him. I think I got hunter number 1. There we go, got him. Hunter number 2, I believe now is off to the right. I'm not sure. My threat sensor only goes so far in there. Alright, so I need to get down a little lower, so at a lower angle, so I can throw the threat sensor further into the cave and also have a better firing angle on the hunter. And as with a number of other areas, once you've taken everybody out, the music stops. I'm kind of wondering if I launched him. I don't think so. It's very possible here that I've already taken him out and not realizing it.
Look around for a power source to bring the AA gun's grav lift online.
Okay, I've actually taken them both out and didn't realize it. That's called being extremely careful. Yep, they're both down. How about that? Alright, back over to the sword if I'm going to grapple.
Let's go fight.
Yep. I made sure that I had the sword equipped.
It's okay for you to make jokes.
Correct.
Alright, after we take out this gun, we're going to go jump out the right side. There's a couple of shielded jackals down there. And they're good sources of getting shields back, but you want to make sure that you freeze them. Because if your shields are really shot, they can take you out with 1 or 2 shots. Especially
There's a repeated message across all vanished frequencies.
especially if there's a delay in the shields coming back, which is another little minor issue with this game. Alright, another Spartan core there. Obviously I've already gotten it. And now we're going to go back over and find the chief and take out the Spartan hunters.
I've lost his signal. If the Spartan killers find him,
That won't happen.
how can you be
2 brute brothers plus a fairly major supporting cast, including a brute sniper who has taken me out a number of times. Trying to take the safest way back across here. That's why I wanted to take out all those guys below me when I was up top, so I wouldn't catch fire from them as I come back across here. Alright, where we have to go is pretty much below. This might be where I was taking an old man break. No. I was reconnoitering the area. Trying to figure out exactly how I was going to come into it. Trying to use as much cover as possible. So right now, the Brute Brothers have not appeared. There's just some minor players down here. Alright, I'm going to, once I get here, I'm going to change over to my threat sensor. See who's out there now.
We've got, well, a lot.
Okay, this is the bad guys coming in. We're going to start with one Brute Brother there.
Up there, in the wreckage.
Who's got that that little portable turret there. The idea here is to move around a little bit so he doesn't zero in on you. But also the idea is to give yourself a position where you can jump up and fire at him. Like so. Oh, I took him out with 1-2 shots? Okay.
Think you made him mad. Reinforcements inbound.
Okay, so we got the one that's Trevius or whatever his name is. We got the one that was not on a chopper. And now we got to deal with the reinforcements coming in, and that includes a Brute Sniper, and they just tend to hang out way over there in the back. In this particular run, the Brute Sniper was down below me to the right. And not the Brute Sniper, I'm sorry, the brother in the chopper. And I'm not really getting a lot of good effects out of these out of this threat detector. I don't know if I need to upgrade it to get more color out of it or what. Shoot. But I know that there's brutes over there hanging around in the back. That was a shielded jackal that just fired at me. Being very careful because I don't know if I've gotten I've taken care of the Brute Sniper. Take care of him while he's out there in the open. So what I'm doing is making sure that I've taken out most of the players here before I tackle the Brute Brother on the chopper. Oh, there's another one. Now, there are several Brute Berserkers that dropped in as well, but they generally won't bother you up here. But always be kind of on the lookout. Listen for them, just in case. I think that's an elite over there. I just launched him. Not worrying about launching the small fry, even the elites. What I'm worried about... Whoa, there's a brute. What I'm worried about is launching that last Brute Brother, that second Brute Brother, because the soft kill, or soft lock, I should say, comes into play here. Alright, he is way over there. Notice that the brother on the chopper doesn't seem to be anywhere around. Interesting. Alright, looking for people to take out. See if I get a better angle here. Okay, there is the chopper. Alright, just took the chopper out. And notice where he's going. He's going inside of this shell of a ship, right there. Oh, wait a second. Now I thought I just took him out right there. I thought I'd launched him into the side of the ship and took him out just by him saying ow. But he's gone. And this is indicative of a soft lock where the enemy is nowhere around, but the game doesn't register it as a kill. This is just another one of those glitches. So I spent the next close to 13 minutes looking for him. Almost ready to give up in frustration, but I decided to hang around this time. So that's what you're going to see for the next 12 or 13 minutes. Me looking around for him, and if I see another banished, I take him out. Oh, there is one over there. There is another. I think that's that rocket launcher guy. I think I just got him. Either that or that was the brute brother and I launched him somewhere. Okay, I hear a brute berserker somewhere around. I'm not sure where he's at. Like I said, they will not come up on the rocket. I mean, on this wreckage. So overall, this is a pretty good place to be. Oh, this is irritating as hell. You do not have to take these guys out to advance the mission. You can, as long as you take out the two brute brothers, the mission will advance. But as you can tell by the sound of the music, that is not the case here. Alright, notice I switched back over. To my grappling hook here. I know there's a brute berserker or two out there somewhere. I'm looking for the brute brother. I don't see him. Getting really irritated. Almost ready to quit. Oh, there's an elite still out there as well. Okay. Alright, we still got about 11 minutes to go here. Again, I thought maybe the boss was stuck in the wreckage. Okay, I think that it sounded like a grunt. And I took out another one. That, I believe, was probably a brute. There is the elite. Yeah, I think I got him that time. Got something. Something went flying. Brute, berserker, grunt, another grunt. So I'm just cleaning up the area. Still thinking this is a soft lock for some reason, but I never really saw the brute brother fly off into the distance. That's what really was driving me nuts. So I figured, okay, while I'm here, I might as well pick up the Spartan core. Ooh, shields are down. When you see that honeycomb effect, that means the shields have been weakened. When it gets to a point where all you'll see are like these yellow bubbles surrounding you, that means the shields are gone. So it's something to think about. And here I am, you know, kind of leaving the area and coming back in, hoping that he'll reappear. Meanwhile, I might as well get rid of whoever else is around. Darn that elite. You know, pesky little bugger. Not really sure where he came from. Now he's caught in some wreckage. Right there. I believe I got him that time. Yeah, I'm actually starting to get a little motion sickness watching this. So I would suggest maybe fast forwarding to minute 42 or so. Now again, if I had seen the Brute Brother launched off into the distance, I probably would not have hung around. I probably would just restarted the mission and tried not to launch him in the next iteration. But because I did not see him get launched, I figure maybe this is some other kind of glitch. Still no joy. And again, if you want to fast forward a little bit, what I ultimately do here, and I probably should have said this like 8 minutes ago, what I ultimately do here is I go back towards the last gun emplacement I took out. I mean, literally completely out of the area, up the cliff towards that gun, and then came back in. You know, I actually thought that was a Brute right there. That's that UNSC insignia. I was getting ready to fire at that. All right, well at least I got my shields back. What good if that will do? All right, you see the gun on fire up there. Oh, come on. Take that guy out. Again, I'm thinking to myself, where the heck is he? Sometimes when they get launched, they'll come back. Like if you launch the hunters. Now here is where you wind up. Nope, nothing. Mission's still going. Let's take a look over to the side here. Nothing there. That's the original Pelican. I fired at that sniper tower just because. Okay, here we go. I believe this is where I decide to go back. Nope, nothing down. Nothing there. Oh no, well actually I decided I'd go ahead and try this turret out. Nah, not impressed. Bandana does give you infinite fire on it though. Okay, so that's like a heavy machine gun turret, whatever. You can pick it up, and you still have both your weapons equipped. For those that are curious. Still nothing. Given my experience with soft locks at forward operating bases and other areas, probably should have figured that I needed to go do my backwards transit sooner. That's my fault. That's something to, because I've done this with forward operating bases where I think I've cleared everybody and I don't get credit for that, and I will just kind of go away somewhere and take out other people and, you know, get away from the forward operating base and then turn around and start to come back, and the weapon tells me, oh, it's all clear. To me, it's a glitch. It's also sort of like when you select the station to take it over, after she said it's all clear, then she says, oh, we got more to fight. You know, that's a glitch. All right, I got to be getting closer because I'm running out of game. I'm running out of time. I think my total run here is like 44 minutes or something like that, and that was on a mission that should take less than a half hour. Nope, not seeing anybody coming back. Almost ready to quit here. Alright, this has got to be, yeah, okay, this is where I decide just to go back towards the gun. And again, I switched over to my sword so I wouldn't lose my scorpion gun by accidentally picking up another weapon. Alright, I'm back towards the gun. Nobody's respawned over here. I just fire a rocket or two. Okay. Last chance. Going back towards the Brute Brothers area. And let's see what happens this time. Oh, I heard something there. And there he is, right where I last saw him. And there he goes. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Just another campaign glitch. It just cost me about 14 minutes or so of runtime. I just don't understand that. It's one of a number of glitches in this campaign. And oops. Always be careful for those root berserkers. Anyway, we could go over and find Echo 216 and complete the mission. And there he is. I'm going to go ahead and cut the cutscene, or skip the cutscene. But anyway, that's Pelican Down on Mythic LASO difficulty. Legendary all skulls on, no deaths, no saves, quits, even though it took me 14 minutes longer than it should have. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helps you in your quest. This is Old and Achy signing off. Take care, everybody.